Welcome to my channel. My name is Benta Penina, and today we are going to discuss on sickle cell condition, sickle cell disease, the sickle cell anemia. That's what most of the people refer to it. And actually, sickle cell is a hereditary disease. This means that it is inherited from our parents. And therefore, a sickled cell, this is whereby the red blood cells become C-shaped or sickle-shaped, and therefore it is not able to carry enough oxygen and nutrients to various parts of the body. What does this mean? When the cells sickle out, these are the red blood cells. Once they sickle out, they are capable of blocking the smallest veins in our bodies and therefore not able to carry sufficient oxygen to various parts of our bodies. What does a normal red blood cell look like? It is round and it is flexible. Therefore, it is able to move in between the cells and carry enough oxygen to various parts of our bodies. What are some of the symptoms of sickle cell? One of the main symptoms of sickle cell is swellings. This is because of the clogging or the blockages that come as a result of the cells sickling out and are able to clog or to block the veins. Therefore, not enough oxygen is carried to various parts of the bodies. Symptom number 2 is pain. Once the cells clog or block, there is so much pain that is experienced. This pain is too much that most sickle cell patients cannot even describe it. The third symptom is about vision problems. Because of the blockage and the clogging, the vision of that particular person or patient is poor. And it should be treated as soon as it is identified so that this particular patient is not going to suffer more when it comes to vision problems. The other symptom is about delayed puberty or delayed growth. This is because enough nutrients is not carried around the body. So, when does this sickle cell begin? Actually, this sickle cell disease can be identified when the baby is young, around 6 months. My son was identified to have this particular condition at year 1. So it can be diagnosed early. The earlier it is diagnosed, the better for management purposes. And the other question is, for how long does the red blood cells of a sickle person survive? It takes between 10 to 20 days. What about for a normal human beings? It takes around 120 days. And therefore, when these cells die frequently, what does it mean? This particular person is vulnerable to infections. For example, tonsils or tonsillitis. And therefore, this person needs to take good care of himself or herself, to be well vaccinated, to take the right nutrients, that is balanced diets, and enough fruits, because fruits aids in the protection of the body against infections. This particular person also needs to take care of himself or herself by keeping himself or herself warm. And in case of extreme conditions or hot conditions, this person needs to rehydrate himself or herself frequently. Thank you so much for watching. Let's catch up again for part 2 of the sickle cell awareness series. Thank you. Karibu.